Hey everybody, so I'm here to talk about some books. Now excuse my blue teeth, I ate some candy earlier and they're blue, so yeah. I just saw an awesome video from this guy, I forget his name. I'll try to leave his name down at the bottom link. But he was kind of saying his reading history, and I've heard other booktubers talk about their reading history before, like in short snippets, and my reading history isn't like a lot of readers, so I figured I'd try to say it. And sorry for this glare, the lighting's kind of bad. So first, before I get into that, I'm gonna show you a book I'm reading. It's called The Nature of Jade. It's really good. It looks like it's from the library because my library has this store that they have the store where they take old library books and put it in there. So this whole book was only $2. And it's about let's see, page number. It's about 265 or so. And so I'm almost done. It's about that way through. So I have just this much left. It's really good, and I think we're gonna do a review after it's done. So yeah. So I have to do this quick. So this is how it was when I was little. I hated reading when I was little, which you will not hear most YouTubers say. People who read. Because, I had a stroke when I was born. So, and that resulted into me having a learning disability, but it was such a slight learning disability that people didn't realize I had it until I was in high school, which I'm still in high school now. It's a recognized learning disability, and it's just basically where I process things slower. So if I'm having a conversation with somebody, they might say something, and I'll have to ask them what they said, because I didn't totally get it. And also, in reading, this really goes to reading. I might read a page, so I might read this page. And I'll just have to read it again, or a paragraph again, because I didn't process all the way, so I end up rereading. And that's just, how I compensate for my learning disability. So when I was really little, I obviously went to a school and learned how to read, and my grandma would read with me, and she would read books with me, and I just really hated it. I remember crying about not wanting to read, and yeah, I just hated it, and it was just something I had to do, and I had to get over with, but one thing about it is I really admire people who read. My cousin, she was a year and a half older than me, and so she's a sophomore in college, or she's a junior in college now. So she was one of those kids who read those big Harry Potter books. And I always tried to, look at them and stuff, and I couldn't get into it. And also, I also really admired reading, because my favorite Disney princess read, and you probably guessed it, Belle. She read, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I want to be her. And, yeah, I really wanted to read. But I didn't have the joy for it. So it's you want to be smart, but you're not. So yeah. So that was how it was when I was little. And I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to cut this short and do a part 2 or 3. But yeah, so I hated reading when I was little. So yeah. Talk to you in part 2.